Welcome back. As Hillary Clinton's email saga continues, House Republicans are now accusing the Democratic nominee of perjury, claiming she was not truthful about her email practices during that 11-hour hearing with the House Benghazi Committee last year. Our next guest sent a 6-page letter to the U.S. Attorney of D.C. outlining a potential case against Clinton. Jason Chaffetz is a congressman from Utah and heads the House Judiciary and Oversight Committee. Congressman Chaffetz, thanks for being here.
Well, thank you.
And being the second most famous Utahn that I've ever heard of.
Butch Cassidy being number one. We're so proud.
One of the things I learned in our pre-interview discussion, Butch Cassidy, the most famous Utahn ever.
I think that's probably right.
I'm really proud of myself that I can say the word Utahn so well.
Not everybody can do it.
Okay, so you're up here talking email, right?
Yeah.
This morning, some news broke that there are now 15,000 new previously undisclosed emails that the FBI has discovered as a result of some of your questioning. So just tell me about what you think that means.
Well, we're trying to get at the truth. I mean, it's Hillary Clinton that created this in the first place. The Inspector General got involved, found that there were classified material that was floating in a non-classified setting. That's why they gave the referral to the FBI. But I was stunned when I heard the testimony from the FBI director that as they did this year-long probe, that they never looked at the testimony from Hillary Clinton on Capitol Hill when she had raised her hand and was under oath. And you can't come and lie to Congress.
Right, so I'm trying to figure out, you guys have the FBI has now sent you a bunch of material.
Yes.
I know there's some confusion about there being different briefing books. What is the basic deal with what you think is wrong here? Do you think that the FBI is basically in the tank for Hillary Clinton? Is that the basic accusation?
I have the greatest respect for the FBI. My grandfather was a career FBI agent. I think Mr. Comey is not dealing in a political situation. I'd come to a different conclusion than Mr. Comey does. But let's remember...
On the law.
On the law. He is caught up on intent. I think there was intent. The fact that she set up the server on the very day that she started her Senate confirmation hearings, I see evidence that points to the idea that she didn't want to have to report this information and never make it public. But when you are the Secretary of State, your official dealings are of public record. Right. And it's one of the biggest breaches of national security that I have actually seen. And that's the worry is, what I want people back home to understand is there's not just one email service and, hey, I forwarded on here to Gmail and I can... No, there's a separate secure system for classified material and then a non-secure system. How is it that she's extracting data, or those around her are extracting data and transferring that onto a non-secure system?
I want to focus right now on the perjury question, because that is a very serious charge you've leveled. You know, John Dean, famous from his Watergate time, now a Republican nominally. He's drifted a little to the left for sure, but really issued a scathing broadside against you and Chairman Goodlatte, basically saying you guys are engaged in a horribly disgusting kind of a political effort to smear Secretary Clinton. And it seems to me like on all of the 4 charges, a lot of what the dispute comes back to is the question of intent, that you must... To perjure yourself, you must know you are lying. You must be intending to deceive. Is it your argument that doesn't matter, that's not part of what perjury is about?
The statute itself says that intent to house this classified information in a non-secure setting. And that is clearly what she did. She gave between 2 and 10 people access that didn't have security clearances, the proper security clearances, access to classified information.
But none of those things...
The reason that... And it wasn't because of House Republicans, it was because of the Inspector General.
But none of those things go to the perjury question, right? The perjury question is about what she said in the Benghazi hearing versus what she told the FBI. And Dean's argument basically is that in every one of these instances, she could have there's no intent to deceive in any of the evidence that's in the record.
But what the FBI director testified to is that he never did look. The FBI did not look at her sworn testimony under oath. And that is, politicians lie, but it's a whole different level when you come to Congress under oath and give sworn testimony. The fact, I didn't go into that hearing thinking I was going to ask for that, but the fact that the FBI never looked at it, he said he needed a referral from Congress, and I said, I'll give it to you later this day.
You're a politician, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Are you lying to me right now?
No.
Okay, I just want to be clear.
The whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You just now said politicians lie, and you're a politician, so I just want to make sure that I'm not just being lied to right now.
I said they lie. That is not against the law. I said it is a matter of law. They don't do that.